had your back.
You mean it? Call me.
Taylor.
Hi.
Hi. Is Stephie back?
Yes, she is. And too bad you just missed her.
So how does she look? Is there a glow about her?
Yes, a glow and a maturity. Oh my gosh, this baby changes everything for Stephie.
So, how was the trip?
It was good to see my dad. He needed my support.
Was it about Brooke, breakup?
Years of falling in and out of love with a Logan doesn't go away just like that.
You think he'll ever come back?
Probably not anytime soon. He's just trying to come to terms with all of this. A better life. But hey, that's what we want for our parents, right?
Right, yeah, to provide them with more than what we had, let them leave the nest with confidence. Oh, wait.
Maybe that's supposed to be our children.
Hey,
Hey,
hey. Okay, now. That is what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see when I tell my wife I'm coming home early.
well, give me a little more notice next time, dear husband.
When you wear that all day, you never know when I might show up unannounced.
Good to know.
Come here.
Thanks for setting up those kites.
Of course. Did everything work out the way you wanted?
We'll see. Oh, here she comes. You know nothing.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Mom. Oh, hi, honey. So, guess who's back in LA? I know. But don't worry. I was just with Liam, and I think I set him straight.
Steffie's with Liam now.
So she's telling him the good news.
Yeah, that's the plan, although they do have a lot of things to need to settle. You know, now I know why there was a weird feeling going on before Stephie left for Paris.
Why?
It's just not good.
Well, what is it?
I guess Stephie stopped back by the house to see Liam, and he thought she was gone to Paris, and Hope was there.
I see. And she caught them.
It could have been a lot worse, I'm sure, but it's bad enough as it is. They were making out on Liam's bed. Although I am very proud of Stephie because she handled it very well. She didn't throw a fit. She didn't scream. She just left for Paris because she knew deep down on some level that she needed to give him a little time so he could get Hope out of his system, and he's had that time, so I think Stephie is really ready now to move on and build this family with Liam.
Hey, about the other day when you called, I should have said right away that Hope was there.
It didn't surprise me. I told you to spend this time with Hope, didn't I?
Yeah, I know, but I could have handled it better. I mean, look, we were barely in communication when you were gone, and when we were, you seemed, I don't know, distant, and I feel bad.
You and Hope had a lot to work through. You were kept apart by lies. It's good that you had this time. But I'm glad to be home with you. And I am ready to start our life together. If you're ready to let go of what could have been.
So there's something I need to tell you.
What?
know that it's something you're going to want to hear.
Do we have to talk about this now?
Actually, I think now is the perfect time because I have explored every inch of your body and I know for a fact that you don't have your cell phone anywhere on your person. And your instinct is going to be to call your niece.
What does this have to do with Stephie?
Well, as a matter of fact, it does. She is heading over to Liam's as we speak.
Mom, what are you talking about? I reminded him of a few things. Italy and your beautiful wedding. For some reason, he feels like he has an obligation to Stephie.
Right, but there's nothing tying him to her.
Exactly. That's why he needs to act now. You and Liam, you set vows to each other. Now, if he's going to honor a commitment, it should be the one that he made to you.
When you talk to Stephie again, tell her how glad I am she's home.
I will.
Okay. No, I'm going to have to remember to be surprised when she makes the big announcement.
Yes, okay.
Come here. After everything you've been through, what being a member of my family has made you go through all these years, I'm very glad that you and your children are feeling like winners again.
Me too.
This whole thing's been kind of an emotional roller coaster.
Tell me about it.
Everything was fine, you know? I mean, our futures were set. I was finally accepting the fact that Hope was through with me. I was ready to move on, and then the truth starts coming out, and then you have to leave town, and...
Did you think I was crazy leaving at such a critical time?
No, I thought you were brave and a good daughter.
Look, I need to be honest with you.
Okay.
The day I was leaving for Paris, I had to make a stop back at home. I wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
Hope was already here.
And you didn't come in? Why didn't... Oh no, Stephie.
I saw you two in our bed. I couldn't take it, so I left.
Okay, all right, listen. I want you to know that we didn't, I mean...
What I saw was difficult enough. You said I seemed distant. Now you know why.
Oh my God, I can't believe you're not, like, throwing things at me right now, Stephie. I can't believe you're not screaming for me to go to hell.
No reason to. You and Hope have been through something that is... it's horrible. What your dad did, what Rick did. Yes, I hated knowing that you two were spending time together, especially now. But look, we have so much ahead of us. We have this bright future. It was painful. But I just had to trust you were going to work through these feelings before putting Hope behind you forever.
So I don't suppose that between checking on Will and heading back to our bedroom, you've come to the realization that Stephie is in fact the better woman for my son. Come on now, you gotta admit it. You know that I'm
Why
right.
don't we have this debate in a couple of months after Hope and Liam have had a chance to work through all the craziness that went down around them, okay? Besides, as Liam has so clearly told you, the decision is up to him.
Well, I hope you're right. And I think you are. But I have to be realistic. I have to prepare myself for either outcome. I'd be really surprised if he decided to stay with Stephie. I mean, why would he? She's a friend, somebody he'd grab a beer with. I don't know. There's no real bond there, no commitment.
What was that?
Oh. Hi, Taylor.
So you don't think there's any real bond between Stephie and Liam? I don't think you could be any more wrong.
That is my cue to exit.
Wait a second. No, I just want to ask you, are you serious? You really think you're getting back with Liam?
Yes, I do.
Well, listen, I have to let you know that Stephie is with Liam right now for the first time since she's gotten back from Paris. When he sees her and she tells him some things and they have a nice talk, things are going to change, and I don't think he's ever going to want to be apart from her.
I don't want to pressure you.
I know. It means a lot to me.
I see what we could have. I feel it deep inside of me. But if you don't, if being with Hope makes more sense to you, then be with her. I don't want you to waste my time. Start living the dream. Have the life Hope says that you were robbed of. Because I am not going to make the same mistake my mother did. Clinging to a relationship when clearly my dad wanted to be with Brooke instead.
Not that it worked out.
Not that you and Hope would either. But that's up to you to realize. I'm not going to be along for the ride.
Is that an ultimatum?
No. No, I would never do that to you. I'm not going to make you stay with me because I made some demands. You know that's not who I am.
Yeah.
But I can't be in this place for months, waiting in limbo. I doubt Hope would want that either. I'm not saying you have to decide your entire future today. But give Hope and me a little respect. Give yourself respect. Figure it out soon. It's just funny. Out of all the women in the entire world, you fell for the daughters of Taylor Forrester and Brooke Logan. Liam, I'm not going to repeat that pattern. I've done it long enough. I'm sorry. I am sorry that you and Hope were lied to. I know that you'd be married right now if that hadn't happened. But it did. And now things are different. So it's either you acknowledge that and move on with me, or you go back to that same cycle with Hope. Either way, the choice is final. I am not taking this to another generation. I'm not going to invest everything into a relationship just to know I'm going to lose to a Logan. That's not an ultimatum. That's learning from the past and knowing what's best for all of us.
Your daughter isn't going to listen to me, but she will listen to you. You better help her see reality.
Taylor, you think there's only one possible outcome.
Liam is going to stay with Stephie, especially now.
Why shouldn't Liam be able to go back to the day that made him the happiest? He was with Hope. He was marrying her in Puglia. And they were looking in each other's eyes, and they were so in love, Taylor. You weren't there. If you could have seen it, you would understand what I'm saying. Yes, he cares about Stephie, but it's not the same.
You have said the exact same things about Ridge. It didn't matter whether we were married and whether we had children.
They aren't married and they don't have children. And if he wants to be with Hope, now is the time.
Prepare your daughter. She's going to need strength when she has to leave Liam behind.
Welcome back. Here's what you missed with hope for the future. Not that she's going to want to catch up with me anyway.
I'm so sorry, Stephie. I can't believe you were here that day.
So, girl number one. She heads off safely to Paris, and you think, hey, let's invite girl number two over, even though you just pledged your loyalty. I don't like it, but I am mature enough to understand why you did it. So was this a one-time thing? Or was she popping in every chance she had? Or were you kissing her when I called you the other day?
She was here a lot, and I'm not gonna lie to you, she tried her best to remind me of what we had. It wasn't a seduction. She just wants her life back.
I get that. If anyone understands how Hope's feeling, I do. So what's it gonna be, cowboy?
Your cowboy has a lot to think about. I've been doing this thing. I've been reevaluating my life a lot since Hope and I found out the truth. And you know, we would be married. And that's horrible and it's unfair. And can we go back at this point? There's so much that's happened. But one thing in particular, one very amazing thing that happened because of my dad's manipulations and Rick's lie is being with you. And I've gotten to know you on this level deeper probably than even when we were married. It's everything we shared. I don't doubt for a moment what we could be. The life we could have together.
See, that's the problem. You can say the same about Hope. We need to know.
I think there's only one decision I can